Hello world and welcome to Coloruid 2 on Congregate.com. This is yet another puzzle game that I'm playing for at least the next 5 minutes, and we all know how good I am at puzzle games. Yes, the idea is to make all of these things the same colour by selecting the colour you want them to be and clicking on them, and you've got this many clicks to do it in, so I've got to make all of those the same colour in one click. How do I do this? Click on blue. Any colour you click on will all become the colour that you selected, and that makes perfect sense. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. Listen to that lovely soothing music. Now, I've got 2 clicks in order to make this all orange or all blue, so let's make that blue orange. There we go, that's all the orange in there. Go that orange blue. Yes, look at that, isn't that pretty? Right, and it gets more complicated apparently. They're adding in more colours. I assume they're going to add in all these colours. I assume. I mean, it's not like that makes it too difficult, does it? Look at that, we've got it solved already. Solved for yellow. Isn't it pretty? Right, what next? Now it's starting to get a bit more complicated. 3 clicks to solve this one. Well, I suppose the easiest way to do this is you need to get as many colours connected as possible in as few clicks. So what you're looking for is 2 colours where every single thing of those 2 colours are all connected. So which 2 colours here are in their entirety up against one another? It's orange and yellow, isn't it? So if I click the orange and make that yellow, there we go. All the orange is now yellow. Now this yellow is touching all the green and all the pink, so I can do it any way I want, and I will get them all. Look at that, that's pretty. It's a weird St. George's cross. Nice. That might have made no sense, that explanation. I mean, it might make a bit more sense doing it like this, because what colours are connected together here, right? The blue is a good place to start because we've only got 1. Now that isn't touching all of the pinks. There are some pinks hidden, so if we make that pink, we're not going to be able to get rid of the pink in the next go. We could do it with yellow. We could, look, I mean yellow that'd work with. We could also do it with orange. So we face a choice. Let's go for orange, because there's more orange. Oh no, orange isn't connected. You see how I ballsed up there? Nice, right, let's start that one again, shall we? Yes. But you see what I'm getting at? So yellow is the way to go. Yellow, there we go. Now all the orange is touching the yellow. See, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. That would have taken more than I would have thought it would. Yeah, perfect English. That would have taken more turns than I had, because there was that one orange that was untouched. For example, in this instance, I could make that one pink, and that would leave them untouched. Now I would then need to go to pink again a second time, which means you're wasting a turn. So what have we got here? We've got yellow and pink hidden here, so whatever we do up here is going to have no effect. But green is touching all of them. There we are. And orange. And no, that's not going to work, is it? Look at that. Failed. Not thinking it through. I know what we're doing wrong. Right, let's make... Right, it's the orange we need to change, not the yellow. There we go. That does it, doesn't it? And then what I do is I make all that green, and then I make all this pink. See, the theory's sound, I'm just not thinking it through. Just not thinking it through at all. Oh, good grief. So, well, that wasn't easy. Problem solved. Orange is touching all of the yellow, but it's not touching all of the blue, and it's not touching all of the pink. So, let's make the orange yellow. Now the yellow is touching all of the blue, so let's make the yellow blue. Now the blue is touching all of the pink, so let's make the blue pink. Can you see how that works? See how easy that was? Even though it looks complicated, I mean this looks ridiculously complicated. But again, look at what you're facing, right? Pink and orange are immediately ruled out because they're in the yellow and there's more than one yellow. If there's only one of that colour, that'd be fine. There's a yellow there and a yellow there, so the blue needs to be yellow. That opens up that access. Now the yellow needs to be... The yellow is touching all of the pinks, but it's not touching all the oranges. So, there we go. And there we go. See what I'm getting at? See? It's simple when you think about it. Just a little bit of thought fixes all your problems, right? So orange is touching all of the yellow. We can do that. It is not touching all of the pink. It is, however, touching all of the green and all of the blue. So if I do that, and then I do this, and then I do that, as you can see, we work through it all. Nice. Logic. Logic. So yellow's immediately ruled out because that's hiding in different colours. The green is ruled out. The orange is the only one touching where all the colours are touching a single other colour, and that single other colour is blue. So we need to make the blue orange. It's not... Orange is touching all of the greens. It's not touching all of the yellow. And it's also touching all of the pinks. So let's do that. Let's make it green. Let's make it... No, let's not make it yellow because that yellow is cut off. Let's make it pink. There we go. And then finally end on yellow. Nice. This plan is working. I love it when a plan comes together. Oh, good grief. Okay. Okay. So... This one's a bit more complicated, isn't it? What have we got here? What have we really got when we boil it down? The yellow here is touching all of the green, so let's make that green. There we go. Now it's touching all of the orange. Now it's touching all of everything else, so just yellow and then pink. There we are. What confused me there was that the one that was touching all of them wasn't a separate colour like it has been before. It's like there would have been blue, that single one on its own would have been blue, and that confused things. Right, well this one, speaking of blue, just do that. Okay. Now, I didn't get rid of all the green, I didn't tell all the green blue, just that one little green there, which left that green, and that was throwing me a little bit. That was throwing me because I was thinking, hang on, if I click that green, there's still greens left, but that's irrelevant. That is truly irrelevant. I mean, like, now the blue is in contact with all of the pinks, so we'll do that. It's also in contact with all of the yellow, so we can do that. And it's just a case of finishing off the colours. We're going to end on orange. Nice. Not too bad, is it? Not too difficult. Right, okay, this one is a bit more complicated. What have we got? Well, the oranges have got little enclaves here, the pinks have got little enclaves, and the yellows have got enclaves. Blue. Blue is touching all of this yellow one here, so let's make that yellow one blue. Yes. All the greens are now touching the blue, so we can get rid of green. The green is touching... It's not touching all of the pink, but it is touching all of the yellow. And it's touching all of the orange. So let's get rid of the orange first. Then let's get rid of the pinks. And that leaves us with our final colour as yellow. This plan is coming together perfectly. I'm better at this game than I thought I'd be. Oh, good grief. All these individual ones are going to complicate matters hugely. Okay. Oh, 5 moves to play with. How am I going to do this? Well, if I make that pink and that pink, that gets rid of that and hooks up all... That links all the pinks. Like that. We just use 2 goes. Now, all the pinks are touching all of the yellows. See how the little ones complicate that? All the greens are being touched. That worked better than I thought it would. We saw things move around. I thought they might have moved and isolated themselves, but they didn't. Nice. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. What have we got? That blue is in contact with all of the oranges, so let's start there. That orange is now in contact with all the greens. The greens are now in contact with all of the yellow. The yellow is in contact with all of the blue. And the blue is in contact with all of the pink. This is a bit too easy now. A little bit too easy. Once you figure it out, it's not actually that difficult, is it? Well, that yellow is touching all the blues. It's not touching all of any other colour either. So all the blues are in contact with that yellow, so that yellow needs to be blue. Green, all the greens are now in contact with that blue. Go yellow-orange at this point. Let's go for yellow, just to get rid of that little one there. There we are. Now we need to do orange, because that pink is separate. But there we go. Oh, we joined and merged anyway. Nice! A nice easy game. Holy moly. Mind you, as we've seen, they're not all as complicated as they look. Right, yellow is off because they're not joined by a single colour. Pink most definitely, and orange most definitely. So, if pink, orange and yellow are off, that leaves green and blue. Now I'm noticing these greens are all in contact with this blue, so we'll get that. The orange is all in contact, isn't it? So we'll do that. We'll get rid of the yellow. Get rid of the pink. And finally, turn it all blue! Yes! Yes! Oh, good grief. Right, what am I looking at here? All of the pinks are in contact with this. All the blues are in contact with that. All the greens. All of the oranges. We're going to end on yellow because that little enclave of yellow right at the edge there. Nice. Done. What a roll. Holy shit. Okay. Well, it's yellow, isn't it? Yellow is all in contact with that green. So that green becomes yellow. Like that. The oranges. Yeah, we can do the oranges. We can do... No, we can't do pink because that pink's separate. Let's do green. Make that orange green. Make that green blue. That looks like a weird planet, doesn't it? With green continental landmass. And make that blue pink. There we go. No oceans left. Nice. What's next? Holy pants. They're all separated. You see, it's the blue, isn't it? Look, the blue's all in contact with that yellow, so blue. There we are. Oh, no, it's not. There's that one there. I've done goofed. Let's reset that one. That wouldn't work. What is all in contact? Man, yeah, I've got 6 moves. I do have 6 moves. Tell you what, let's commit to that. We were doing it. Let's commit to it. Let's commit to that. Green. And it's all the yellows in contact with it. All the pinks in contact with it. All the orange is. Yeah, that must have been there to trick me. Once you figured it out, that's a trick. That is completed. Completed. Oh. I've completed Coloruid, Colour Thingy 2 on Congregate.com. It's a good little game, that. Not overly challenging for a puzzle game, though. A bit too easy for my liking, because we've seen how well I fare at puzzle games before, but... Yeah, I'll put the link in the description. You guys go play it. You guys go play it. I think that's a good little waste of time. We've been at it for 10 minutes, so you know. 10 minutes filled. You go see if you're as good at it, and pretend you haven't heard how my tactic works. Because it clearly works. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. Anyway, till next time, guys. Take care, have fun, and ta-ra. If you enjoy my efforts to be vaguely entertaining, you can now support me on Patreon. $1, a pound, a yen, a euro, whatever you've got, whatever you can spare, all helps. Over 1 million fed. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra.